Hi, this is Joanna Stern of Laptop Magazine, and today we're looking at a product that was just launched at CES tonight. This is called the OQO Model 02. So obviously, as the name indicates, this is the second generation of OQO's mobile internet device, or UMPC. They've made four really important changes to it. The first is that they've taken out the VIA processor that powered their older generation and replaced it with an Intel Atom processor, which is meant, obviously, for this mobile internet device platform. Two, they've changed up the screen a lot. This is now a touch screen, which is really cool. And it also has OLED backlighting. So that's a really new and an innovative type of screen technology, and we'll show you how it really pops on screen. Third, they've added Gobi Wireless, which allows you to switch between EVDO connectivity, CDMA connectivity, and GSM connectivity. So if you bring this overseas, you can use it as well as use it here on home soil. And the fourth most important, one of the most important things is they've been able to lower the cost. This is now $9.99, or the starting price is $9.99. So one of the major changes OQO made to their 02 model here is that they've put in an OLED display. This is actually one of the first PCs to have an OLED display, and though it may seem to be an expensive feature, it really is something we're definitely appreciating, and it's really nice on the eyes. One thing about OLED is that it will definitely increase brightness. So as you can see here, colors are really popping on the background here. But we want to show you that imagery in a video. This is one of those Windows Media File high definition videos from Microsoft, and we're going to play that here on the screen, full screen, so you can really see how the colors pop on such a small display. And the resolution here is 1024 by 768, which is a nice high resolution display, or high resolution, but just really want you to see how it's just much brighter than it has been in the past. And it also will make for better viewing angles indoors and out. So viewing angles is definitely something really nice. I'm sitting to the side of this display and can see really all the images pop right now. Another thing they've done to the display is they've added a touch layer, something OQO tells us that many of their customers were asking for in the first display, or in their first model, was a touch screen. So as you can see, very responsive to finger touch or taps. You can also use a stylus with it, though it doesn't come with one, but definitely easy for scrolling up and down. But because it's such a small display here, obviously things can come at a bit of a lag, but when you're not using the touch display, you can use the trackball here. There's a trackball underneath here, and you can use your right and left click buttons like they had on the original. So beyond the screen, one of the most important additions in this new version is the addition of the Atom processor to the platform. In the past, OQO was using a VIA processor and now has switched over to the Atom processor. This unit that we're testing right now is a early production unit, but runs a 1.86 gigahertz Atom CPU. It's the Z520 or Z530 CPU, which is Atom's new mobile internet device platform. And on top of that, it's got 2 gigs of memory. So as you can see, it's also running Windows Vista. And we just wanted to show you a little bit about the performance here. One of the things when we were testing the first one, we noted a little bit of a sluggishness in terms of multitasking. And right, we're running a web browser, Microsoft Word, and Windows Media Player, but it seems to be multitasking pretty well. Again, we're using a pre-production unit that also has a spinning hard drive in it too. So on this unit, you get 120 gigs of onboard hard drive space, which is pretty good. So one of the things we mentioned here is obviously this is meant for surfing the internet. This model of the OQO Model 02 has both a Wi-Fi connection, 802.11a, b, and g, as well as Gobi mobile broadband, a Gobi mobile broadband solution, which allows you to kind of straddle both the CDMA network as well as a GSM network. And that allows you to, let's say you're here in the U.S. and you're on Verizon, you can surf on Verizon's network. And then if you were traveling overseas, you'd be able to get onto a GSM network like AT&T is here in the U.S. So just to show you, not having a problem surfing at all, using our fingernail here and tapping to go back and forth on web pages. Again, it's because the screen is a little bit small, we're definitely, using a combination of our finger as well as the trackball below here. But nice load times and not them clicking, and definitely nice overall mobile internet experience, which is definitely the heart of this type of device. So this was your first look at the OQO Model 02. It launched today at CES, and we hope to have a full review of this unit soon. But just to give you a kind of an overview again of what we saw here, this was the advanced configuration of the OQO Model 02. It'll go for around $1,500, and that's because it's got an OLED display, touchscreen capabilities, as well as a higher-end hard drive size. But you can get a spec-down version that will start around $999. So again, this is Joy for Laptop Magazine.